Good morning, everyone. Sorry to start off with the markets again, but to me, it's a gauge of how the world is reacting with voting with their money, basically, which seems to be a very important part of the entire narrative and whether people live or die, frankly. What's happening in the market? The futures market is dropping. Equities, S&P, Nasdaq are all down. The market opens in half an hour. But more importantly, what's happening to the oil futures? The oil futures are elevated by $5 and rising. Why? Because the markets can't figure out if the ceasefire will hold. And why? Because Israel continues to bombard Lebanon. They continue to hit civilian targets. They continue to hit civilian life in Lebanon. Israel is doing everything possible to torpedo the ceasefire. So that is why the futures market, oil futures market, is once again signaling fear that the ceasefire will not hold. And it is a legitimate fear. Bloomberg TV actually has the gall to ask Israel's UN representative why they're not going to Islamabad. I mean, are you really serious? Let's not waste our breath on that. But that is the level of idiocracy in Western media. It is very clear that Pakistan is relentlessly reminding everyone that Lebanon must be included in the ceasefire agreement. Yesterday at the UN Security Council, Pakistan made it very clear that Lebanon was included. Then on CNN, the ambassador to the US from Pakistan made it very clear that Lebanon was included. Today, Pakistan is getting calls from all over the world. Macron has called the Prime Minister of Pakistan and made it very clear that the ceasefire must include Lebanon. European leaders are calling Pakistan one after the other, including the German Chancellor, saying Lebanon must be included in the agreement. So there is very much howls of protest and a push to have Pakistan take the lead in saying Lebanon must be included in the agreement because they were the ones who put forth the agreement. So they know. There is one country in Europe that is playing a double game, which Pakistan is often accused of. Double game. And that is the United Kingdom. Starmer and his foreign secretary are lying. UK's foreign secretary has not been able to condemn the bombing of Lebanon, has not been able to articulate that Lebanon should be included in the ceasefire. She says she remains very concerned. Very concerned. US has been using UK bases for attacking Iran. The fact that Keir Starmer rushed off to the GCC, to me indicates that the alliance has all along been Israel, the US, the UK, some GCC countries, especially the UAE. And right now, that alliance actually is the UAE, the UK, the US, and Israel, no matter what the bluster is from Donald Trump. Keir Starmer has been playing a massive double game. And I think a lot of the world already knows it. but it's up to the people of the United Kingdom to decide how they feel about it. But I think we can all see where the chips are falling in this massive geopolitical realignment. I can't believe I'm saying this, but what Pakistan has been signaling to all of us, to the world, is we got this. Folks, we got this. Calm yourselves. Get some sleep. And today they are doing everything possible to press for the airstrikes to stop on Lebanon. In fact, Reuters is reporting that Pakistan intends to include Yemen in the ceasefire as well. I think that strategy relates to the fact that Yemen is threatening to attack Israel and to close the next shipping lane if Israel doesn't stop its attacks on Lebanon. Iran is continuously saying that what is happening in Lebanon is violating the ceasefire and that they may actually back out of the talks, although there's some reporting that Iranians have already arrived in Pakistan. So we don't really know what, but I think the most important media to read and to watch and to listen to is the Pakistan media. And luckily, I understand Urdu, so I will be watching what the Pakistani journalists are saying out of Islamabad. Meanwhile, America's maniacal madman is saying that the US Army is loaded and ready for its next conquest. Yes, the President of the United States is telling the world this morning that the US military is ready for its next conquest. So that is what is happening this morning. And I think we all could use a little bit of beauty and a little bit of art. And so what I've chosen this morning is the gift that an Iranian singer has sent to Pakistan, which is singing the Pakistan national anthem in a whole new rendition. The Pakistani national anthem is what I would call pretty militaristic in its tone and tempo, but she has beautifully sung the national anthem as a tribute to Pakistan. She's sung it in Farsi, and I'm going to play it for you as a way to close out this particular talk right now. So here we go. Here is the national anthem, dedicated to Pakistan.
که سرزمین شاد باد که شور حسین شاد باد تو نشان از مالیشان عرض پاکستان مرکز یقین شاد باد که سرزمین کن از سلطنت آینده تا بندباد شاد باد منزل مرا پرچم ستاره و حلال ره بر ترقی و کمال ترجمان ماضی شان حال جان استقبال ساویه خدای زوال جلال خاک سرزن.
So, as I said, Pakistan is trying to tell the world, we got this, but we need help, which is bear down on Israel to stop the horror in Lebanon.